curious, when you think about what you all want out of this mini camp and just moving forward, coming off of the World Cup gold, what are the next steps for this group and this team to build upon the success that you guys had last fall?
I think anytime we get together, we want to try to always work on what we believe our staples to be. That coupled with the idea that we get to look at more players. And so you had the World Cup team, and then now, in this camp, there are more players in the pool that we didn't necessarily get to see the last go around. So we're doing some of that. The committee will be present. So it'll be a chance to, again, just try to build on chemistry and identity of our team, and then a chance for the committee to see more players.
Okay, go ahead, Nancy.
Hey, Cheryl, thanks for doing this. Nancy Armour with USA Today. Wanted to ask you about a player who's not with you guys this week. Wondering if you've had conversations with BG. She's given you kind of any indication of where she's at or what her thoughts are, whether it's re-entering the pool or what her thoughts are about wanting to be available for Paris.
Yeah, I haven't spoken with Brittany personally. I do know that there has been communication on USA Basketball's side in terms of expressing to Brittany that when the time is right, she's certainly welcome to join. We've missed her, and when she feels it's right, we will welcome her back.
Okay, next we'll go to Nick Zaccardi. Go ahead, Nick.
Hi, Nick Zaccardi from NBC Sports. When you took this head coaching job, did you think that Diana Taurasi would ever play for the U.S. again? And what are your overall thoughts about having her back with the program here?
I wasn't sure because I'm not necessarily as closely connected to some of the players in Art Mind to know kind of what they were thinking. I do know that I had a conversation with Diana about playing, particularly in the World Cup, and I think if Diana felt better physically, as you know, she suffered an injury during the season and just wasn't able to get herself ready to compete. And so now we get that chance. We get that chance where we'll be on the court together, and I look forward to having a chance to have her be around and be, as I told her, a great voice. And obviously the competitive fire that she competes with is something that we all do well with. So I'm looking forward to have a chance to coach her.
Thank you.
Okay, next, Scott.
Hello, Coach.
Hi.
I was wondering, what was your main goal going into this mini camp?
Well, the main goal is, again, for our coaching staff, is to, again, look at our staples, our things that we feel like we want the identity of the team to be, and see how we can continue to evolve that. We'll talk as a staff in terms of some of the schemes. We reviewed, our World Cup performances and things that we liked, that maybe we discovered something. We want to sort of kind of continue to build things out. And that from a coaching perspective. Obviously, from the larger perspective, is a chance for players to compete and have a chance to perform for the committee that will be present.
Zach, go ahead.
Zach Gottlieb from USA Basketball. Just to further on the Diana Taurasi question from earlier, what's it like having her around some of the younger players, since she's been around for so long?
I think players like that have such wealth of knowledge about how to go about your business, particularly with USA Basketball, it's incredibly valuable. From the time that you show up into a gym, what you do while you're there, how you compete, your pace of play, your ability to communicate, and then what you do when you leave. And those things, Diana is, the cream of the crop in terms of what you would want younger players that haven't had that experience, that level of experience, to understand this is what it takes to be on USA Basketball. And so that will be incredibly valuable to us.
Thanks for the time today. I was just just curious, what have your talks in the off season been like with Fee, and just how does she look in your eyes, and what kind of impact do you think she can make on this team this year?
Yeah, I'm excited for Fee. You mean for the Lynx or USAB? Both. I'm excited for her to be a part of both. In terms of, obviously, Fee didn't get a chance to join us for the World Cup. And it really turned her attention into obviously still getting herself into a place physically where she felt more like herself. She returned to play just 10 weeks after giving birth to her first child. That was very challenging. She said she does not recommend that. So she was really interested in kind of giving her body a little more space to, kind of get to this where she feels great now and is now able to focus on skill development as opposed to kind of getting back conditioning wise, getting her legs under her, that sort of thing. So I'm super excited to see her this week back with USA Basketball. I know she's missed it terribly. The joy of Mila, no question, was worth it, but I know she wants to get back on the court, and obviously that would kind of flow into the WNBA season where we'll see her on the court for the Minnesota Lynx. And obviously I'm very excited to have her back in the fold.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Patrick?